Alright guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel, The Op Zone, and this is your boy Andre. And today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be upgrading the AIO. That's actually this bad boy that's in here right now. This right here, this will be the Icue H150i RGB Pro XT. What a mouthful. Alright, so we're going to be changing this out. I'm putting this one inside there. The reason being because it has we have a lot of issues with filter. So the filter has not been able to close properly. I'm gonna throw this at you. I have not been able to close the filter. I've not been able to close the filter properly because of the length of the AIO of the Corsair. So what we're going to be doing, we'll be changing it out to this right here and mounting it on the top of the chassis. Okay. So we'll be here. Oh, and as well, so the AIO that's in there now has a new Lee fans. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue using these, but we will see as we go on. But yeah, so we're going to be changing those out, and I'm going to show you every step of the way on how I do it. Okay, guys? So let's get to it. So yeah, you see all the dust on the buildup right there. Alright, the notches being blocked by the AIO. These are not able to go in there. Alright, you got little dust bunnies starting to build up in there. And all alongside the bottom and the top of there. So we're going to take this off. Some more light into the AIO. Now so I got myself some canned air, so we're gonna blow some of the dust out. Okay, guys, so let's do that real quick. Make it a little loud, but I'll just a little down a little bit. So look. Wi-Fi. I know you guys must be wondering who did this superb job. Good boy Dre. Let's take a little gander real quick. I did that. Ain't too bad if I don't say so myself. So behind here, I gotta trace the fans that's mounted on top. This mounted on top. There's the fans mounted on top, as well as the AIO wiring right here too as well. Work this out. It says it right here. Pull that out. Okay. So now I gotta find the wires over there and unmount the fans on top of here. Some people this could be boring. They have no patience, so, you know, that kind of thing. So I believe these are fans. So you got one, if you guys can see, 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna disconnect these. Get the screwdriver, take out the fans. And if you guys let me know down below if you guys like the slow burn of a video, or just everything just speed ramped. Just let me know down below what you guys prefer. I see some YouTubers could just talk for days, and people just sit down and watch it. So I can't really see what would be a problem of me taking out a couple of fans and checking out. Okay, Titus, hold on. Okay, gosh, thank you. So yeah, this is my son. He's a 2-year-old. If you saw him earlier in the video. So you know he'll be popping every once in a while, making a little bit of noise. Because, you know, baby, 2 years old. If you guys have a problem with that, come at me. Alright. Fans are coming out. Ooh, there goes one fan. Of course, yeah. I think I may want to just, yeah, I'm gonna keep the Corsair fans. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take out the AIO from the front and then just keep the fans in the front by itself. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, fans are up. So let me just, there the fans go. Let me lift it up just a little bit so we're able to take the fans out. Okay, look what my son gave me. He gave me alcohol pads. Yo, my boy the genius. He already know I'm going to need this for this IAO. Get off the pace. Oh, he already knows. He already knows. He said here. Here. Alright. So, cut this right here. So let's find the connection for this in the back, as well as the SATA power. So we'll be disconnecting this right here. All right. So now, let's start this. Okay. So all right. I'm passing the wires through the case, the SATA power, as well as the fan power, fan arm connectors. All right. So sorry about that. My wife is calling. So okay. So now. We got it, all the wires out into the case, so it'll be easy for me to just unscrew this and then remove the pump. Alright, so good view for you guys. That should be alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to screw these two right here. I wonder if I gotta take out the whole thing. I don't think so. Here we go. Look at that. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Not too bad. Look like just the right amount of paste too. Got some alcohol pad. Let's see if this works over here. Should work. Let's see why not. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look like a shine. Look at that. To the white thing some more for work. Let me see if I can. Yeah, wait, guys. That's new. Alright. All that access is fine right there. Ain't nothing gonna happen there. Might as well at the same time. So what I'm gonna do with this pump? Well, I'm just going to just put it up. Maybe for a future build for the channel. Maybe for a giveaway. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But I do have another build coming up for my daughter. She will be. I already got her a case. I got a majority of the parts. Got some M.2s, hard drives, and yes, hard drives. I don't know why people still say, or some YouTubers say, that hard drives are going extinct. The way I see it, they're still selling like pancakes. It's good for storage. You know, even the ones that's really good are pretty fast now than what it was back in the days. You know, so yeah, I got some hard drives for her, AIO. All I'm basically missing, motherboard. I got her a motherboard. All I'm basically missing is just this. All right, so back in the front, I'm going to unscrew, unmount the AIO. Sort of dust build. Dropped. Turn this around. See if you guys can see that. In fact, let me just, I'm gonna lay it down. About half of it out. Look at that. Take your time and then disconnect the fan. See, if you look close, you see the fan connector is right here. See it right there. So all you gotta do, let me see if you guys can see that. Give me a second. Let's see if you guys can see that. Right. So if you look close, you'll see the connectors right. The connector right there. So all you gotta do is just slide it down. Out. That's it. Just that easy. Right. So it's out. So what we're gonna do now, do some changes. So what we're gonna do now is gonna unbox the Kraken Z53 right over there. Off the AIO, I think. Take these out. What's so cool about daisy chaining a couple of really had? It was basically sometimes I see. Way. The brackets right here just come out. I'm sure it's gonna come out right here. Those brackets right there are basically useful. Oh, no, sorry, not useful for the next AIO. Take these screws out, and because you don't want to slip off the screw head and scratch the motherboard. So be careful doing that too. All I gotta do is just push it up from the back. As you see, it fell out. So we'll use these screws here. It says AM4. So these will be good for the bracket for AMD. Right? Rising processors. There's 4 in total. Alright, so let's get that bracket back up. There it is. Right? So now you can see it sticking out from right there. And this right here is going to go right in here. Right where the screw, right where the threads is. Okay guys, so what we're going to do, so since I'm going to use my own thermal paste, I'm going to use the MX4 thermal paste. I'm going to remove this piece, remove this pre-applied thermal paste. With some alcohol and add some tissue. go. And get access somewhere. I did put a lot on the tissue. So there you go. It's all cleaned off. It's all cleaned off. Now I could just apply. See, look at that. Look at that. Ooh, look at that shimmer. I believe the bracket that's on here is for Intel. So all I gotta do is just twist and lift up and remove. That's how I have to get this. This is the AMD bracket right here. This is how it looks. AMD bracket, I believe. Which way? How does it go? I think it's this way. Alright. Yeah, this way. There you go. See now, okay, see now, this is what I'm worried about. The clearance. See the clearance? Oh, you can't. Let me see if I can zoom in a little more. If you look, there isn't much clearance for the. Let me see what happens if I stick it in there. Yeah, it's bucking. So you don't want it to buck right there. So I have no choice but to rotate it like this. So I'm gonna have to take off the bracket and rotate it like that. There you go. Like so. There you go, guys. It's in there. Alright. So not only is in there properly, and you have enough clearance with the RAM, there's also enough clearance for the fan. You're able to see the visuals for the strimmer, which I would like to. Which I'd like to see. And from this point, all I gotta do is screw in the tops, which if I can find them. So I'm gonna look for those and then screw those in for a proper fit. Well, excuse me, before I do that, apply thermal supplies, right? So I just like to apply just enough, because you can't go wrong with just enough. So that should be good. Yeah. You could say what you want. If it's too much, it's best if it's too much and too little. So, that's what I say. Of the amount do its job on applying pressure or spreading it. So all you gotta do is just get that in there. Oh, there it is, it's in there. Let me see. Okay, now get the thermometer and the screws. You don't want to, like I'm doing as an X over here. Okay guys, so that's in. Alright, so the next part now, what I want to do now is connect the power and connect these wires to the head. See, this goes right over here. I should have showed you guys before I plugged it in. But there's like a little. Ooh, these ramps are so sharp. I don't know if I'm going to take it out. Nah, just take out that ram. So I need more clearance. Well, that should be enough. Two should be enough clearance for me. These big old hands of mine. Put those wires in this. Okay. That went in pretty easy. That's in, so it's actual case. And this right here is a 3-pin, so this will go on the motherboard itself. Connectors here for fan connectors. There's two there.
There's one here, and then another one behind it, or above it. Okay, so I'm taking out so much components. To be able to do it, just got to be patient, you know? Got it. Let me make sure it's in there. Yeah, it's in there. Yep, it's in there. So I got it coming out from the back. So here you go. That's nice. See that? Back. This is the SATA cable to give the whole thing power. Run it to the back too as well. I want it close to the. I'm gonna show you where I put them guys when I'm done. We have one more. I wonder if I could. I have to run this from the back all the way to the bottom. So this, I believe, this will go to the bottom of the motherboard. Let me see. Push that in the back too. There we go. So everything's wired to the back of the case from the top. There we are. And all I gotta do is just tie like a little zip tie where these wires are, so it can look somewhat neat, you know. I can just push this. There's one wire in the back of the back right there. So there we go. And then zip tie these to the corner right there. Alright, so that's it. There we go. So let me show you how it looks in the back. So this is everything. The slot right here. So everything came out from there. There they are. Okay, so that way I put it here so that would be closer to the channel of the rest of the connections here, right? So there'll be no issues of me looking to stretch wire someplace or you see, and there you go. Cable management. Before I continue on, I'm going to mount the front fans. So again, I have the brand new uni fans. Alright. So get those in there real quick. I'm going to connect them first. Alright, it's in there. Yes, it is. It's in there properly. Proper connection. That's good. So I'm going to go back into my trusty screw case. What's so cool about these fans is that you're able to connect them, and you don't really have to, because they're connected, you don't really have to use all the screws to fit them in. You just maybe use the top and the bottom, and maybe two in the middle, and that's it. It'll actually hold. So right now, this ain't going nowhere. Y'all seen, please leave a like, comment down below, and your thoughts. What can I do better? If you guys like the hyper speed filming, or just, you know, just almost a real time as I go film, or how you say it, or anything at all, just leave a comment down below and ram that notification bell. Get it? You guys get it? Ram that notification bell? Yeah. I thought of that one myself. Alright, so now that I have, so let's test out that filter. Look at that, guys. It's in. It's all the way in. Let's like before, I had issues with it bucking right here, so it was actually buckling. So a lot of dust was forming on the inside of the case. I don't know if you guys can see the dust on the buildup on the side. Let me see. Yeah, if you look close, you see the dust on the buildup and entering the case. With this filter now being able to close properly, I shouldn't have to face that problem no more. Okay? Alright, so now that I have the cables running through the back of the case, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to finish up tightening the AIO radiator. So I thought about moving it more towards the back, but I want to give the exhaust fan in the back a little more clearance. So I'm going to do, I'm just going to move more to the front and then screw it in that, and screw it right there in that position. I'm just going to tighten it right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is start connecting some wires. So this is from the pump header. These connectors right here. So these will connect to the existing fans that's in the case that I already have. So this will be the Corsair fan that's in the back of the case, exhausting the hot air. So I just pick one and plug it in there. So you can see male and female. All right. So they'll both go in there. So this will, and then you see the notch. There you go. The notch goes right in there, and then you just slide in. Okay, so that's it. The next one will be this. This is for the exhaust fan that's on the top of the case, attached to the radiator. Same idea, same step. You just slide it in there. Oops, careful. There you go. That's in there. And then one more fan. There we go. Okay. So they go for it. All three fans are connected. And the SATA, oh yeah, don't forget the SATA Andre. And the SATA, and this will do the power. So I do have one available right here. So they slide it right in there. Make sure it's in correctly. So you can see that there's like a little, like an L shape almost right here. Let me see if you guys can see that. Yeah, right. There's like an L shape right there. So that will go. So line up with the connector to SATA. There you go. And that's in there, guys. See that? In there. Now, what we gotta do is just properly make it look neat and look like okay, that's in there. I wonder if this is the right one for this one. I mean, they still transmit the same information. I just don't know. They still do the same. Yeah, see, this is odd. I don't like the way it looks. I think this is for the other AIO. So I gotta find the right one for that the NZXT. Alright guys, so back at the computer. I hooked it up to the television just for a quick download of the
how you call this thing now? The NZXT cam. So let's do that real quick. Go on the internet. Alright. NZXT cam. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I don't have a capture card as of yet, so I just have to do all this from perspective from the camera. So, all right, so I got the file. All right, I have it run. This will allow me to rotate the display of the AIO header, as well as put in GIFs or pictures. Alright, so right now I'm downloading the program. Continue as a guest for now. Terms, conditions, nothing crazy to download. Confirm. Alright, here's everything right. All the information of the router, of the specs. So let's see, here's a cam. So let's go to, I think it's under, is it under here? No. Where is it under? Lighting, right? I think it's about, and then you change the 90-degree. I believe. Let's think that'll work. Let's see if that works. I can't see on my end. There you go. See, there it is. See that? All right. That's rotated. Here's what's going on currently. I could do a GIF. I'll do that just now. Let me just, so for now, I download the application. I rotated 90 degrees, the digital display, so it'll be seen properly. All right, guys. All right. But for the most part, everything's working correctly, and that's everything. All right, guys. Be right with you in the next one.